Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Ryan Borucki will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Benintendi.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
On the ground up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Mookie Betts, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
One and two now. Pedroia over at second. Martinez at first. One gone. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. First and second now, one man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Pedroia rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now at the plate, Steve Pearce, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch outside. 3-0 now. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. David Price is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Price gets his sign. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Now the first pitch here from Price. Right there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Fouled off. Drury, a native Oregonian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Cue shot here out toward short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. The first 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3-2.
The next 3-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Come on, Jose, let's go.
First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Popped up. Drury in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Striding into the box, Sandy Leon, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2, the Jays nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Justin Smoke. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Price is ready. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke. Randall Grichuk waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randall.
Now at the plate, Randall Grichuk. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Smoke on at first, nobody out. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Here's Kendrys Morales, and he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Grounded weakly to the left. Bends down and he barehands it. The tag. He's safe.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
He's set and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Line to the right side. Betts is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 9.
Set to go now, Danny Jansen, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Ready with the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, a base hit in his first trip.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Line drive to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martinez has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pedroia, base runner at first with 1 out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Travis fields it cleanly, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The first baseman, number 25.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
In now, Rafael Devers, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Hernandez is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Blue Jays 1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Number 1.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. Travis, a native Floridian. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here he comes again. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. So digging in now, Brandon Drury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bradley moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Travis at second. Drury is over at first with 1 away. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
As a look, now the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Grichuk, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Boston, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
2-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Sam Gaviglio answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Gaviglio.
Sandy Leon will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He grounds it sharply to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Now batting.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Leon on second. Benintendi at first. 1 gone. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox lead it 7-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Teoscar Hernandez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Price into his motion. First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home court. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Now to the plate, Kendrys Morales. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Price ready with the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now Price is 1-2. Ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 7-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Travis. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. The breaking ball there had him frozen. Strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Steve Pearce. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In his career, Pearce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the first pitch here from Price. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Played on the backhand. Oh, just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Next for the Blue Jays.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 7-1. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Here's Justin Smoke now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Rendell Grichuk. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that.
Now
he showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Two and 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Hit back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1.
Valid.
2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Settling in now, Kendrys Morales. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 1-2 now. One and 2, here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pierce has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 7-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Sean Reed Foley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Dustin Pedroia will be next. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Reed Foley, a right-hander, standing 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded to the right. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. None out. Runners at first and second. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Galvis on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
In now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 1-1 home, and a bouncing ball, foul. And that misses. 2-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Galvis has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. They're on top 7-1. At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Danny Jansen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Price pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Now everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Hit hard towards 2nd. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at 3rd.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Matt Barnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Matt Barnes.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
The Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 tries so far. As a look, now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hard hit to first. Pierce is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Randall Grichuk. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Travis on third. Drury at second with 2 gone. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it 1-1. 1-1. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The first baseman, number 8.
Ryan Brazier answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Number 70.
Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
3 runs already home here. Misses. Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Two and 2. Here it is. Fouled off. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit hard back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top 7-6. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Xander Bogarts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Morales moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Phelps, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Squared that one up just a little late.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. To third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-0 count. The pitch outside and low. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Davis stands at first with one out. And another throw over. Once more, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. The 0-1 on its way. Soft liner toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First offering on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now the 2-1. is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Line drive to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing in the Boston ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They'll need one to tie. It's a 7-6 ball game. Craig Kimbrell comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count. The pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call there, 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fouled away. Popped him up. Pierce is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. David Price earns his 8th victory of the season. Ryan Borucki struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Craig Kimbrell closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.